It's 15 years since the last trial was held here, but now Old Street Magistrates Court is getting ready for one last series of hearings with the so-called 1% in the dock. Professional solicitors will present charges of false accounting, war crimes and human rights violations from this courtroom. Activists from Occupy London, such as Geetis, have been busy preparing the building.
This is a part of Occupy London, and we have occupied this court in December with the purpose of making trials against government and against wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, against budget cuts, against criminalization of vulnerable people. We're at the moment caretaking this place and getting ready for the trials next week.
The list of those accused ranges from former prime ministers, presidents, to financial banking institutions and subprime mortgage companies. Although there's little chance of them attending, invitations have been extended. Occupy London protesters are treating this like any other trial, except that it will be broadcast live on the internet.
At the moment we're networking with a lot of legal professionals, trying to bring everybody together and work on the content of the cases next week, and also for the last trial, the squatting case, we're trying to bring in some actors because it's going to be a little bit more theatrical.
The occupiers moved in December and have agreed to vacate the courthouse on January 23rd. After reaching a court agreement with the property owners to leave the courthouse, Occupy London have created a series of events in their last week here. As well as the trial of the 1%, there will also be a political exhibition and even a cabaret show. Although the occupiers are disappointed to be leaving, Occupy London have stated that the way in which they've come to an agreement should serve as a model for others to follow.
No, we went to court to get served an IPO on the 3rd of January, and we initially thought that we'd probably be out sort of the 4th or 5th. There was a couple of irregularities with them serving the order, so what we did is we tried to negotiate something that we could both be happy with. They're starting construction next month. We need the court up until, we'd preferred a little bit longer, but the 23rd is pretty good. So we just came to a good decision that benefit both of us, I guess.
And what are your plans for once you've left?
Where is Occupy in 2 weeks' time, I guess, is the question. But hopefully, we're moving forward, and there's other places we can go to, and if not, back to Finsbury Square.
So is this a step backwards for the Occupy London movement, having lost one of its sites? Or will these latest stunts give it the push it needs to continue into the new year?